NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They're going to bury him in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A huge play there for Arizona. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action. Mayfield. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Run. Hurry!
Mayfield on first down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Kings! Pencil.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got Dorsett complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Murray's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Tight is right. We got three, fellas. We got three. Mike 4, Mike.
Play fake. Murray. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Under 10.
7-7, our score after one.
Omaha. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Let's go. Check 52.
First down, Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Now Murray.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Murray now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see. And that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Shotgun now from Murray. This will be caught at Samuel. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Throwing again on second down. Murray to the right side and complete to Washington. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on third down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Anytime that ball comes to me, I'm trying to take it to the house.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now Murray again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Hey. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Murray now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And this one is right through. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Final play of the half. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On second down, here's Mixon. Mixon with a first, a beautiful spin and room to run. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big pick up there on the run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Mayfield now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. To throw again on second down, Murray. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
Murray to air it out again. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second down and goal. Murray. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. After the sack on first down, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep them.
He's got a man complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A huge play there for Arizona. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Watch the boot, watch the boot. Mike 4, Mike 4. Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 4.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play.
Regular. Hurry. Check, 93's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 16. Murray going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We got 3. We got 3.
Come on.
Mike 4. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Technical.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flush to his right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback gets a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Murray eluding the pressure right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Go on, Hurt.
Mike 29. You ain't going nowhere.
Omaha.
29 is Mike 29. Yeah. You don't want none.
To throw, it's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw there taken in by Dorsett. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Hassan Reddick, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rush. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Here we go. 29 is Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Switch.
Come back.
29 is the mic.
After the turnover, here's Murray. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Mayfield dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Play fake. Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? Rush in.
Point it right.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Mayfield. Dorsett's got it. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Get on the point right here.
Check.
Mayfield.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Regular.
Check. 93's the mic.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Back to throw, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. To throw is Murray. He's going to launch it for Washington. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now Murray. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Mayfield. This goes out wide for Mixon. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry.
Play it.
Check. 93's the mic.
Here's Baker. his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Come on, D.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 29 is the mic. You gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray to throw. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. One last shot for Mayfield here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Cardinals